I used to lead worship for a church in San Diego, and that was my job previous to coming out here. This is a very familiar vein for me, except I played piano, not bass. And I loved leading people in song. I find when we're all releasing a song together, there's something about the atmosphere that's created that the Lord comes down and blesses in such a unique way. And I truly believe the words that we would declare together. They never did me wrong, and they never steered me wrong. So it was always such a blessing. I love the genre of worship. I love the feel of worship, the environment, and being able to worship God strictly because He is worthy of our praise. Until July 29th, 2015. Which is when I woke up in a hospital bed, diagnosed with cancer. At 28 years old, I was diagnosed with chronic myeloid leukemia. It's a blood-borne cancer that to this day I treat. I take chemotherapy on a daily basis in the form of a pill. It's a tough pill to swallow. What I found harder to do after that was to take my job back and stand in front of people and sing songs that I then had to convince myself that I believed, but the truth is I felt so alone. See, worse than a cancer diagnosis, that morning when I woke up, I was diagnosed with an identity crisis. I had declared so many times that I was a child of God and that I belonged in His household, but here I laid so abandoned and so broken. I felt very forgotten. I couldn't share a bed with my wife. Our son had to stay the night at someone's house for the very first time, and I just didn't know what to do. But I believe that if I just kept singing and singing to God, that something would happen, something would change. And somewhere in that process, the song No Longer Slaves came out. If you ever have one of those songs where you go, I feel like that's just written for me, and if not for me right now, just for me in this season. In the song we sing, I've been born again into your family, and your blood flows through my veins. And as someone living with a blood-borne cancer, I can tell you there's something very healing and very powerful about declaring God's presence in your body. Declaring His goodness around you. That all the fears that I had from the situation could be thrown by the wayside, because I do believe that God is up to something bigger. And I do believe He redeems everything. And I can keep pressing on that. Let's sing this morning. You unravel me with a melody, and you surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemy, until all my fears are gone. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. Yes, I am, yes, I am. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child mother's womb, from my mother's womb. You have chosen me. Love has called my name. Yes, it has. Now I've been born again into your family. In your blood, it flows through my veins. Yes, it does. And I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. Sing that out. I'm no longer a slave. I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. And I am surrounded by the arms of the Father, and I am surrounded by songs of deliverance. We've been liberated from our bondage. We are the sons and daughters. Let us sing our freedom. You split the sea. You split the sea so I can walk right through it. My fears were drowned in pearl. You rescued me so I can stand and sing that I am a child of God. Sing it out, church. You split the sea so I can walk right through it. My fears were drowned in your perfect love. You rescued me so I can stand and sing that I am a child of God. Yes, I am. Yes, I am a child. Yes, I am a child. You call me by name. Blood's in my veins. Cast out the fear. Sing this one more time. And I'm no longer a slave. And I'm no longer